Why the fuck did Belle get fired?
She tried to impeach the chief and assistant chief.
Did they like catch wind of it or
She
something?
told it to
Or
their face.
what a fucking badass move that had have been. That's fucking probably not the smartest move, but that's
I
a
told her
badass
before
move.
she did, I was like, this ends with you being fired, right? You know that. And she's like, I don't care. I'm sticking to my guns. I wanna do it.
Sounds
To
like
try to
something
do.
Belle would do. But like,
She
does she
wants to
even
come
have
back.
enough?
Dispatch.
She doesn't have enough. No,
for
she
50.
doesn't.
It's like I'm being an
At all.
active 80 with
Okay,
a
because I
what is it, a red Vigero?
was she just like on a gung ho mission or something, just wanted to impeach them, or
Okay,
is
so
stuff actually happened?
this happened probably about a month ago at this point.
Entering
The new chief and assistant chief came in. Peters was the big problem for a bunch of people because at the time he got a cited assistant chief,
Southbound Goma
he was
Street,
being investigated
1050.
to be fired.
Vehicle continuing. Southbound
And
Goma Street.
so basically, they came in, the new chief and assistant chief, and the chief had just interviewed basically to be a cadet, and then was suddenly chief. So a lot of people like didn't give them the benefit of the doubt, didn't let them do their thing. Because of this, everybody started transferring to BCO. So and when I tell you everybody, I mean our entire shift.
I know it's only the only people I recognize here that's above officer is you now. That's
Yeah,
it.
so it was me, Ruby, and Belle were the only three who stayed. Everybody else switched. Like all.
Is Ruby still here? Or is she
No,
gone?
she's here. She's still a senior. So right now it's just me and Ruby. And then we were trying to hold it down, me, Ruby, and Belle. And Belle was in like a spiral state of all of her friends leaving, which I was also in that spiral state because all of my friends were leaving. But we took different approaches to it. And her approach was to impeach because of the frustration of them not, in her mind, supporting all of her friends. And so
I guess.
yeah, and so she did that, and then she got fired, and then it was just me and Ruby, and we've been spending the past month like getting these cadets and PPOs up to officer when they're ready.
But can they fire her for saying that she's impeaching? Like, I
They
get
fired her
so,
for her
maybe, but that
attitude,
makes
is
it,
what they said. The official
Yeah,
reason
that's
was
what-
yeah.
because I called Belle to make sure my phone was working, and she told me what happened, that she got fired because I asked her if she was on duty, and I was like, what the hell? She said she got fired for her attitude, but didn't really go into too much detail, so I couldn't see Belle causing an issue. She said also that and morale. She brought down morale.
That's what
I just-
they told her.
Yeah, so
But the problem is she wasn't really bringing down morale. She was a great part of our department.
I know she was my mentor, and I looked up to her just like I do you guys, all my seniors.
Go ahead. She's choosing. She has a standing offer with BCSO. They offered her a job.
Yeah, well, she said she's gonna talk to them beginning of next month, I think. So I think she
But
has to
I
wait her
also
30
offered
days right now.
like her a job here. Like if obviously you have to go to the chief and assistant chief, but she's currently in EMS, so I don't know. She hasn't gone criminal, so there's still hope for her.
It sounds like she's going BCSO from what I could.
I mean, I
No,
don't
but I'm
blame
not
her.
100%.
Our entire shift went BCSO. Like,
I know it's so
yeah.
crazy. Is
Which is-
Bradford still here?
no, he's BCSO.
Oh,
Which
no,
is
he
again
did go BCSO.
why there's this division that they're causing. I don't know if you missed that meeting earlier. Is so hard for us because we were working together. I don't.
Is BCSO causing division, or are they
It's
causing
both.
division?
It's both.
I could tell them maybe a little bit of both. Because a BCSO only held meeting, like I get maybe like something's going on in the city in the county that they only need to worry about, but
No, they're not coming down to the city. BCSO refuses to come down here and help with calls unless it's a 78 call. And they're on a different radio channel now. They're on channel 9. They literally, not they, I'm not saying BCSO, I'm saying all of command in general, does not want us working together. Like, we're on different radio channels, they're not responding. I don't get it. I don't.
I also saw Bobby's incident from a little bit ago too, where his incident title literally says BCSO takes LSPD 95 in Los Santos violation of state legislation.
Well,
Why is he gunning after
because Peters
that?
is
Like, I understand
encouraging
it's
it.
legislation.
Peters is encouraging it, and it's Bobby,
Why?
Carmine, Jeb, and Peach. And there's dividing. That's from our side, and then there's people from BCSO who are also dividing.
I get we are different departments, but doesn't make us different entities. Like, we should always work together no matter what uniform it is. That, like, I know the legislation says, oh, gotta do this and that, but like if there's like 3 LSPD on duty and like 9 BCSO, they should help us.
I
Like-
agree. And they're not. They weren't last night, and they're not today. They're just, yeah.
That, I mean, I get both sides why they're doing it, but there shouldn't be a division between law enforcement to help protect people. You know, like protecting people should always outweigh our own selfish needs as, I guess, departments or as officers. Like,
I agree.
I don't understand what's going on. Okay. No.
I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer. I want us unified.
Yeah.
I want to work together. I don't want to be on separate radio
Yeah.
channels. I can't. There's nothing
What
I can
happened
do.
to the UPD? Now is literally, this is probably the most divided I've seen it.
There's literally nothing I can do when I talk to our command and they tell me to my face, we want unity, we want us to work together. And then they talk to other people and then they say, we're going to split things up. Like, we can, it's no one person's fault and it's not either command's fault. It's just, it's never going to stop unless people are causing the division are told they can't do that. And nobody higher up is telling them they can't do that. They're encouraging the division. Like,
exactly. Yeah. The people encouraging it are the problem to me. That's what it sounds like. So whoever's encouraging it needs to stop encouraging it and encouraging working together rather than versus each other. And this is not a competition, right? Like this will never ever be a competition to me. This is if somebody is hurt up in county and no one's going to it, I'm gonna go help them. That's just who I am.
Yeah.
And if I get in trouble for it, I get in trouble for it. But I'm not gonna let someone suffer for.
You don't though. There's nothing stopping us from going up north and helping people.
Yeah.
There's also nothing stopping BCSF from coming down here except for their command telling them they're not allowed to come.
That's on their command then.
I agree.
If something happens where we need them in the city and no one comes to help out, and something bad ends up happening, then that falls on command for BCSO.
It's 100% gonna happen. Like, I've been purposely pulling off and not going to events because I know we would just get shot up and be outnumbered, and then they would have to come anyway. And now we're battling them at half the force versus if we could all go in at the same time to begin with, less officers would get hurt.
Just like this BPMC, ADMC thing, when that got called on the radio, I was like, I don't want to get shot.
Exactly. The more numbers we have, yeah.
But I guess we had enough numbers for it, so thank God. But all right.
Hey, you want to take out a cadet by any chance? I got 3 of them waiting.
No, I told what was her name? DJ, I think. Yeah, DJ. I promised them that I would take them on a ride along next time I'm on duty. When we're on duty together, just because I needed this shift as like a welcome back shift, kind of like a reawakening, because I've been gone for so long. So I needed a bounce back shift, I guess what you'd say.
Yeah, no, that's very valid. You're good. Again, I just thought I'd ask because I can't do it either. There's a reason I don't have a cadet today. I did a final eval already. I'm done for the day. Like, I'm chilling. But welcome back. I'm sorry you came back on this day.
Well, I mean, hey, this day's not even too bad. This isn't the worst thing, but hearing that Belle got fired was kind of like
the bigger, yeah.
Yeah, that one a little bit shocked me. She's too good of an officer. Like, why couldn't they just talk to her about it, you know, rather than just letting her go?
Absolutely,
So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for talking with me, Avery. I'll see you around.
I'll see ya. We'll be on duty for a bit, so.
Sounds good.